Okay, I'm joined today by the Birtell family, and starting from left to right, we've got Porter and Britney and Sawyer. And starting with Porter, you're the oldest sibling. Tell me about what you were told as a child about Concordia, and considering your father was a basketball standout here too.
Just that it was a great place to go to school and learn about God and just meet people that you're going to have relationships with for the rest of your life.
And how did you end up here then? Obviously you started at Wayne State, and what influenced you to transfer here?
Well, I was at Wayne State, and after my first year, our coach got fired. So I was just I went back home for the summer, and I was kind of looking at my options, and I always came down here for camp, and I was like, well, maybe I'll go down and check out Concordia, see what they got to offer. And I talked to Coach Schmidt, and after a couple of weeks of thinking about it and praying about it, and just kind of decided that that's where God wanted me to be. So.
And Brittany, you were next in line, and you watched your big brother decide to transfer here. Why did you pick Concordia?
Well, it had my major, and I don't know, kind of want to be close to family again, so being close to Porter, that helps. And then basketball, Coach Olson's a great coach, so I just thought that would be a good fit for me. And then just for my faith too, it's a good place.
At that point, Sawyer, you're probably thinking, hey, I might as well fall in line with my older siblings.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a big deal about how they had my major agribusiness here with Lincoln, and the coaches on our football staff are really great guys and really push you to your limits and to the best that you can be. I really enjoy that.
And Brittany, how big a point of pride is it within your family for having this line of family members go to Concordia?
It's kind of a big deal. I don't know, like my dad went here and stuff, so like I don't know, he loves it. So, and our grandparents love it too. So.
Porter, what does it mean to you to be part of the tradition at Concordia?
It's a big deal. I mean, you walk through the Hall of Fame hall over there, and my uncle was up there for his team being in the Hall of Fame, and my dad playing here, and just all the memories he had. I mean, it's just great to know that I'm doing the same thing and enjoying it.
Do you and your dad debate who's the better player?
Oh, sometimes, but he always says his team's better.
And Sawyer, what was it like growing up in the family? And I'm guessing sports were part of how you grew up.
Well, it was fun. Always being able to go out and shoot hoops with my brother or sister and play football outside. But
were you able to hold your own against your older siblings?
Oh yeah, I have Porter's moves figured out pretty decently.
So if you two went one-on-one, it'd be a pretty good game.
If it was half court, yeah.
And for any of you, what was the relationship like for the three of you? And were you the kind of siblings that got into skirmishes, or maybe you all got along perfectly? I don't know.
Oh,
I wouldn't say perfectly.
I wouldn't say perfectly.
Yeah. We still live together, so we have an apartment together. I mean, we still have our days.
Yeah.
For the most part, we love each other.
Yeah.
What's that dynamic like, living together still?
We all have practices at different times, so
Don't really see each other
we don't
too much.
see each other till like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and by then no one has the energy to fight, so it's pretty relaxed.
Are there any memories from your childhood that really stand out? Any specific things?
Not really.
I don't know. I'd always have to wait for Porter to get done with basketball practice, so I was really excited when I could start playing basketball with him. So.
Porter, maybe you could lend a little bit more insight what life was like in your family. What were some important lessons that were instilled upon you?
Just to work hard and do everything right the first time. I don't know. That's about the main thing.
Britney, the three of you grew up in Madison, which it looks like a little bit less or around an hour and a half drive away. How much were you introduced to Concordia before you actually attended here? Did your parents take you to visit campus or to see athletic events?
Yeah, a lot of kids from our church went here, like older kids, that we always looked up to. So, and they played like softball or basketball, so we came down for those games, even football. And then I went to volleyball camp here, and I went to basketball camps here too. So I knew the campus pretty well before I got here.
Sawyer, now that you've been here for almost 3 semesters, what have you enjoyed about your time here so far?
Just kind of the way that everything's kind of relaxed here. Nothing's really too intense. The professors are great and coaches are great. Everybody's just really happy. So.
And Porter, you're the senior here. What have you learned now, looking back, and what value have you gotten out of attending here?
I just learned a lot about my faith while I've been here, and learned about a profession that I can do when I graduate. And the key is to graduate more than just playing the sport. So just that, and made some great friends along the way.
Britney, anyone who's thinking about coming here, what would you tell them about Concordia?
It's a great place, great people. You'll meet friends that will last for a lifetime. And it's just a great place for your faith to grow.
Sawyer, your older siblings play basketball. Why did you land on playing football here?
Well, you get a break after every play, but I don't know, it just kind of suited me better. If I were to play basketball, I'd foul out in the first 5 minutes, so I guess it's just a better fit of the sport for me.
Porter, did you consider playing football at all, or?
I did in high school. I played every year until my senior year. When I didn't play, I sat out because my body just couldn't take the beating all the time, and we weren't very good. Now they're actually good when I'm not there, but I had to go against my brother in practice. He outweighs me by a few pounds, so I figured basketball is more suited for my body and stuff, and I like to play it a lot more.
So you guys had a year or two on the same high school team then?
Yeah,
or?
His freshman year and my senior year, we went at it a little bit.
Was that just in football, or were you guys on the same basketball team too?
We played football and basketball my senior year a little bit together.
And Britney, how about you? Has basketball been your game of choice since you were little, or what is your athletic background?
I played volleyball too in high school. I was alright at it, but basketball, I liked it better. I don't know. I always had the preference of basketball.
Did your father's influence? Did he influence everyone to play basketball, or?
Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, but he supported what we wanted. I played track, and I did track in high school too, and I threw and stuff. I made it to the state tournament thing for that, so he was pretty supportive of whatever we wanted to do.
How important has that influence been with your parents in your life?
It's pretty important. If they say something, it's pretty important to us.
So who's the best athlete in the family?
we're all kind of good at different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably the best in the weight room for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, but he also weighs the most.
Yeah.
I mean,
You have some ridiculous bench press numbers, or
Oh, no, nothing crazy. Just better than Porter.
that's because you can actually lift.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm probably the best vertical out of
Yeah.
all of us. More agile.
So what kind of things is talked about in the Birtell household when you go home, like Thanksgiving or Christmas, if you have a chance?
You want to know about that?
Well, I don't know. We usually just talk about our days. I mean, when we go home for breaks, usually you gotta do some sort of work while we're home. I mean, whether it be like throwing bales and feeding the cows and stuff. I mean,
Scooping the horse in.
yeah, so it's usually just talking about that kind of stuff and things that are going on in school and stuff.
You grew up working on the family farm then?
Yeah, a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So me and Sawyer work for a couple farmers in our area, so we get plenty of farming in when we go home.
So that's where you get your strength from, is
Yeah.
throwing bales around.
Yeah.